Welcome, welcome everyone. You have made it to repetitions and routine. I almost got my days mixed up. Day number 28. So today we are going to be doing a lot of combo moves. That's our focus. We're going to be on a timer. I have a set of 15-pound dumbbells, a set of 8s, and a set of 10s. So I just want some variety on the ready for everything that we have coming. So most everything is going to be upper body. We have some core we're going to throw in there, and then just a couple little bursts that will hit the legs as well. So let's go ahead and warm up. Start off with a hinge over your legs. So just straight legs if you can for now. You can kind of bend one knee and then the other. Give yourself some time to get down into that stretch. Lengthening those hamstrings. And then let's go ahead and walk our hands out onto our mat. So your heels might want to come up off your mat, and that's okay. Just kind of pedal out, drop that right heel and then the left. Give your legs some time to lengthen and loosen. Really press your chest back toward your thighs. Press into those hands. Big, wide, spread open hands. And then level off your feet and just keep pressing. Stay relaxed through the arms and shoulders. So engage into the back. Stay relaxed through your neck. Grab deep into that core. And then go ahead and draw yourself forward. So clench your glutes as you pull forward into your plank position. Elbows squeeze in tight. Release your toes. Flex your glutes. Open the chest. Get some stretch through that flexion of the back. And then bring yourself back into your hands and knees. Let's go through a cat-cow. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale and round. Inhale to open. Exhale and round. Inhale, open. And exhale and round. All right, we'll add in our thoracic twist. So take your right hand behind your head. Inhale, twist your elbow up nice and high. And then exhale and lower the elbow down to your wrist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's go one more. All right, so we're going to be going 4 rounds today. 45 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. So it's going to take us 24 minutes to get through our full set. So we'll get going here pretty fast so we can get it all done and have some time to stretch. So like I said, we're going to be doing some combo moves. Some of them are a little bit new for me to link together. So, we'll mess up a couple times or get a little bit off track or confused, and that's okay. We're all learning together. So reach your arms way out in front. Slide those hips back into your child's pose. All right, so we're going to start off with a shoulder press or an overhead press to shoulder bellow. So this is where I'm going to be using my lighter weights, different things on the ready. So I'll run you through everything, and then we'll have those 15 seconds to kind of transition, get into it along the way too. All right, so just like we normally have our shoulder press or overhead press, we'll come down and then bring our elbows in, out. So press, drop, in, out. After that, I'll be picking up heavier weight. You're going to do a curl to dead row. It'll be an underhand row or reverse grip. So you'll curl, hinge forward, dead row, come up, curl, lower, hinge, row. All right, next we'll throw in that little burst. So we're going to go 2 jump squats and then 2 double mountain climbers. So you just squat, jump squat twice, jump back, in and out twice, and then we'll go back to our jump squat twice, in and out with that double mountain climber twice. Tricep press and a skull crusher. You'll have 2 dumbbells. We're going to hit up a tricep press. You can put your hips up into a glute bridge. So you'll have your tricep press here. Then you're going to drop your elbows and rotate back. So your elbows squeeze and get that skull crusher. Drop those hands down, elbows press, drop, rotate, skull crusher, drop. All right, so that's our round there. If you split those or having your weight split up like that, it'll add just a little extra love for those triceps. From there, we're going to go into an overhead pull and banana. All right, so we'll start with our tabletop in the legs, arms straight up. You'll have one weight. So you're going to go into an overhead pull with those arms, and we're making a full banana shape. So if that's too much on your core and you're not able to keep your low back on the ground, you can just extend one leg and basically do like a weighted dead bug. But if you can get both those legs extended in your little banana shape, go for it. And then we're going to do a 180-degree jump and a squat jack, or squat jack 180. Okay, so you're here, you're going to jump wide, jump narrow, jump 180, wide, narrow, 180. All right? Okay, there's our set. 4 rounds through. Should be fun. Ready, set, and go. It's always fun. All right, press, drop, in, and out. Get that core going strong. Make sure you have a nice solid stack. Line up those toes. Make sure they're straight ahead. Knees are lining with toes. Stay relaxed through the neck. So stack those hips on top of the heels, shoulders on top of the hips. Perfect. You find your pace that's good for you. Remember, the lighter the weight that you're holding, more reps you'll be able to fit into a timed set. But you kind of decide what you want to go for. Time. Yesterday we had, well, 2 days ago, we had a pretty heavy day. So sometimes it's fun to back off. Go more reps, light weights. Okay, we're doing our curl to row. Make sure the elbows stay tight. Curl up, drop down, hinge, and row. Keep track of that core and your back. Make sure that you have solid upper body flexion, right? So you're not hinging forward and back or flopping forward and back as you're curling, but you have a solid flexion to hold support. That's it. Hinge and row. All right, we're going to get our first little cardio burst. So 2 jump squats, then basically you'll squat thrust back, hit 2 double mountain climbers, and we'll do that for 45 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, jump back, in, out, in, up. 1, 2. Find your pace. Knees and toes line up. Keep that core, especially in your plank position. Time. All right, we get to lie on our back. We're going to get that tricep press to skull crusher. If you'd like, put those hips up. Here we go. Press. Then you're going to hit your skull crusher. Back up. Drop. Press. I think I did it a little different when I explained it before, but that's okay. This way is a little less to think about. We'll try that other combo when we come back for our second round. And then we'll decide on one we like better. Elbows squeeze in. Keep that core going. Feel your glutes engage. Make sure that your wrists stay right on top of the elbows. And we're there. All right. Get your one weight. Bring your legs to tabletop. Your head's going to rest on the ground. Engage your core. Wrap all the way around your torso. Extend super long, and then draw everything back. Extend, and then draw back. Tuck and tighten through that core. Nice work. Push your low back into the ground. Reach as far overhead as you can with straight arms, keeping the work in that upper back. So you should feel a lot of core and a lot of upper back. And time. Okay, we're going to get our squat jack to 180 jump. And then we're one round through. All right, so we're going to try to stay low the whole time. Here we go. Out, in, and switch. Try to stay low. Try to keep those knees and toes lined up. Starts fun, and those legs get burning fast. Keep those hips pushed back. Stay nice and deep. Time. All right. Good first set. We're going to do our overhead press to shoulder bellows again. 3, 2, and go. Up, down, in and out. Take a scan of the body. Make sure you like how everything's feeling. You should feel that strong foundation through core, back, glutes, and thighs. Brace through your back and the core together. Keep everything still and stable. That's it. Keep pushing. Time. Whew. 45-second timer is fun. Okay. Curl to row. Make sure those feet are set. 3, 2, and go. Curl up. Make sure you're in control of the release of the hands back to your thighs. You got it. So I see a lot of quick drops on the curls, and we want to hold a little bit of resistance, right? Slow down that pace on that drop to start. That's where you build more muscle, more strength. Chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades, core stays strong. Build into your back, and time. All right, we are going to get our jump squats to double mountain climber. 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Checking in, knees and toes lining up. Sink those hips deep. Lock into your back. Hold support for that plank. Whew. And time. All right. We'll try our more complicated combo for our triceps. from the floor. Rotate behind, elbows over shoulders. Rotate back to the ground. Press up, skull crusher, back, drop. Okay, keep your elbows fixed. Rotate back, drop, press, skull crusher, up, drop. Rotate back, rotate down, up, skull crusher. Just have to make sure your brain's in gear, ready to go. Feeling the triceps. Time. All right. Whew. Push that low back into the ground. Find your tabletop position. I have to make sure I have space for my foot. And go. Hold flexion through that core. Feel the wrap all the way around, but chances are if you can push, even if you don't touch your low back into the ground, if you can get that low back toward the ground, chances are you're going to get that flexion all the way around your rib cage. Our goal is to try to scoop the belly. So you're pulling that rib cage down. Straight arms. Time. All right. 180 jumps. Or it's a squat jack to 180. Here we go. Stay low. And out. In. Jump. Knees and toes. Sit back on those heels as much as you can. I know as your legs get heated up and fired, definitely difficult to keep that range. Work for it. 8 seconds. Time. All right. Overhead press to shoulder bellows. 3, 2, here we go. Up, down, in and out. Make sure your knees are soft. Core strong. Regulate that breath. You got it. Those elbows drop just to shoulder height. And we're keeping our back in flexion to support the shoulders. That's what's gonna keep those shoulders healthy over time. So hang on to it. Time. All right, bicep curl to underhand grip row. 3, 2, here we go. Curl, lower, hinge, row, come up. Remember, on a hinge, you are keeping the same space between your hip bones and the bottom of your rib cage. As you lean forward, your back stays flat. You're holding flexion through the core so that you don't over arch through that low back though, right? You don't want too much curve. Lifted chest. Time. All right. We have our jump squat to double mountain climber. 3, 2, and let's go. You find your quick pace. Feel that core contract, support. Time. Okay. Skull crusher, tricep press, whichever combo you want to go for. I'm going to do our rollover, drop, press, skull crusher, up, drop. Think about squeezing a ball between your elbows as those arms move up and down. Your elbows are going to want to pull wide. We need to keep them squeezed in as tight as possible. Oh, those are adding up. Get it, get it. Time. All right. We're going to do our overhead banana. Making that banana shape. Here we go. And drawing back. Controlled. Make sure that you're keeping your elbows straight. At the end of your banana, lock in those quads. So feel your thighs engage. And time. Whew. Feel my core temperature heat up with those ones. You know you're locking in a lot. All right. Squat jack to 180. Here we go. I'm going to see how many I end up getting. When you jump wide, knees pull with those toes, because the tendency is going to be keep those knees narrow and just jump your toes out. Woo! Time. All right. We have one more set. Pretty good with our timing. I'm enjoying my little transition breaks. Here we go. Press, and then in and out. Last set, friends. Check your stance. Your feet lined straight ahead evenly. Knees aren't buckling in or out. You're supporting your neutral pelvis with the core. Your shoulders stack right over that pelvis. Time. Set up that stance again. You're stacked, supported. Here we go. Elbows squeeze in tight. Make sure you drop all the way down here before you hinge, right? The weights aren't pulling you forward. Your core is working to push you into that hinge, keeping the upper back strong. So it's definitely a two-part move. You got it. Squeeze those elbows in. And we're there. All right. Double jump squat, double mountain climber. 3, 2, and go. You can really feel the belly grab when you pull those knees in. Double time. Three seconds. And we made it. Woo! Alrighty. Let's go back to our simple combo. All right, tricep press, skull crusher, tricep press. But you decide. Of course, it's your workout. You got it. Find your own internal dialogue, mental connection to get what you want out of it. Stay in each rep. Focus. Oh, time. All right. Our weighted banana. Lock into that core. Remember, we want to try to scoop. It's kind of where I'm finding a little bit of trouble. Where my focus is at right now is that scoop. So I can get my extension, but then I kind of feel my rectus abdominis pull out away from the floor. So it takes focus. It's a little bit tougher to breathe because you kind of have to pull down off of the exhale. So exhale, extend, and then inhale, bring everything back. And time. Ultimately, though, if you're not feeling anything, any pressure or negative tension in the low back, that's exactly what we want. Your core is holding strong, supporting exactly as it needs. Out in 180. This is it. Work from those hips, just like you would for a gate swing. Keep the belly locked, supports that low back. Time. Whee! All right, let's lie on our backs. Good work, good work. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh. Flex both feet. Pull deep into the chest. Now here, make sure your shoulders and hips are still lined up. Sometimes it's easy to get a little cockeyed, crooked, twisted. So really flatten your back into the ground. All right, extend that left leg up, grab around your foot or calf or thigh. Pull into that chest. Pull towards your chest, pushing the back of the knee away from you. Nice work, everybody. And switch. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. Interlace your hands behind that right thigh. In case you haven't noticed yet, I did a little bit of a decorative purchase over the weekend. That's what my shopping sprees look like. Fitness equipment. Not super exciting for some people, but I'm excited for all the new fun things that we can bring into our workouts. All right, extend that right leg up. Grab your foot or your calf or behind the thigh, but keep pushing back of the knee away from you and that outside knee away from you. We're going to come up and get our inner thighs a little low back, and then we're going to call it a day. For now, remember, keep active as much as you can throughout the day. It's really where they're finding a lot of our, food aside, but we also just slowly don't move as much over time. Walk those hands forward, unless you have a new puppy you're chasing around or an 18-month-old. We just don't move as much. Our lives are coordinated around a different style of work. So find whatever places you can add it in. And it doesn't have to be viewed by most people as exercise. Movement. Getting up and down out of your chair 5 extra times. That's movement. All right, take your right arm up and over. This is that low back stretch and along the side. And then go the other way. And if you find you don't have the time to take the stairs and have to take the elevator, or you don't have time to park further away in the parking lot, you might want to just take a quick little look at your life and its priorities and maybe try finding space and slowing down a little in your schedule so that you can have time to stay active. All right, great job, everybody. Thank you for hitting up combos with me, and I'll see you tomorrow.